Good afternoon. We're here at the Germany After Dark Horror Festival, and we're going to be doing the second interview of the evening. The first interview obviously was slightly shorter and done a slightly different approach. This time I have a very important person next to me, and I'm going to pass her the microphone. But before I do that, I'm going to ask her the question: what is it exactly? Who are you? And what did you do for this festival, for the viewers?
Yes. Hello guys, my name is Pablo Absento and I'm a director, so my movie was selected by German After Dark Movie Festival. I really appreciate it, and well, my expectations are the highest ones, so I hope for the best. Yeah, so I'm one of the directors who introduced my movie for the festival. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about your movie that you're currently showing here, what it's actually about, and what inspired you to make it?
Yes, sure. Well, my movie is a horror short that actually, it's just 30 minutes, but it takes roots from the Romanian folklore. Actually, I really like horror movies. That's my favorite genre, I think. But there is a genre, but there are still a lot of gradations of the genre. So, of course, sometimes I'm okay to watch some massacre or zombie or something like zombie style, But still, my style, I prefer something more mysterious, more something that's related to the folklore, some kind of traditions, so yes, that's the same style. But my movie is about, so there is a family, and sometimes, the relationships don't go well. So, the message is that you have to think of your relationships. Sometimes, people just don't realize that probably they don't have to be together anymore, or they just need to work harder on the relationships, and to fix it somehow. So I think that's the message.
So basically you're not only producing a film, you're actually producing a film with an underlying message. Now this is something we've seen occur a lot, actually, with the productions that were sent to us. I spoke with another director this afternoon who was also let us say, very excited to underline the key presence of an underlying message, a message which is not actually spoken. How would you put it? A hidden meaning. Would you say that applies to your film as well?
The hidden meaning is really very, very important. I think if there is no message, there is no meaning to film, to make anything. So if you don't want to say anything to people, what's the point? Sometimes, yes, of course, the point is entertainment, and that's important as well. But it's just for a single watch. You know what I mean? Like, you watch it and you forget it, and you take nothing from that. So that's my opinion. And what I want to say about my film, one of the actors unfortunately passed away, and the film is dedicated to him. His name is Patrick Bomarito, and he tried his best, really, in spite of his really bad health condition, and he came on set every day, and it was really hard for him, but unfortunately we couldn't finish the production in time, and we couldn't show it to Patrick, so that's really my concern. But so the film is dedicated to him. And I hope, it was like one of his steps in this life. And when people watch this movie, they will think that life is a precious thing. So we have to think about it, and we have to take care every single day.
So for you, this film also has a personal meaning, as it were. It's really tied to an individual person.
Yes. That's exactly what I mean. So, for me, of course, I put really so much energy, so much everything to this movie. And, it's my first fiction one, because before I used to make my own documentaries and programs. So I used to work as a journalist, as a reporter on television. And, of course, when it's the first movie, you always expect really a lot of things. but you do your best, but still, well, sometimes you realize that well, I could do better, but at that moment you really couldn't. So it's some kind of dilemma.
Yeah.
So but really that's well, that's an important thing for me, and I hope that people would enjoy, really. So we were trying our best, that's what I mean.
We've seen
Yeah.
a lot of that this year, especially with, like I said, the underlying messages, and of course in your case this film obviously has a personal value which goes beyond that. Is there anything that the audience should actually know before they watch it? Is there a certain mindset that they should be in? Is there a certain fact that they should be made aware of? Or is it actually self-explanatory?
I think it is. Well,
Because folklore, of course, is something
Yes.
which not everybody...
that's enough to understand. But sometimes, of course, people ask me, where did you find this tradition? And I'm not Romanian, but I have some friends of mine, and what is more, I've been traveling a lot, so sometimes I catch it up somewhere, and because what I wanted to make is so it's some kind of complicated relationships among the family members, and when the mother kills her own daughter, there is supposed to be a reason for it, a really strong one. So that's why I found this tradition, and it explains it, I think, pretty well. So by the way, the tradition is that you don't have to say a person's name within 40 days after his death. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. So, you don't have to believe in it, but there are a lot of people who do believe, so we have to respect their customs and traditions, I think. And it's pretty interesting, so to know more about, about every nationality's culture and so on. Yeah.
Folklore is a large area, and of course is slightly tied into the occult, as it were. Of course, this is something that at a horror festival we are confronted with on a daily basis, I would say, and we're actually quite pleased about it. Can you tell us, how did you actually go to the step of jumping from straight non-fiction documentaries to going into the occult filmmaking, as it were, if I can use that term?
Well, it's not so straight jump, I can say so, because my dream was always fiction movies. I was always dreaming to make it, and I have a master's degree in art, so I'm a screenwriter, so I wrote a lot of scripts. So that's why all the movies, they're in my mind already. I need to let it out.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a big jump or something like this. I was coming to this point, and finally I had a chance to make my dream come true. So I think, next project will be, I don't know how to say, but I hope it will be really interesting, really exciting, and, more than people expect.
That was going to be my next question. You almost took the words out of my mouth. Now, you mentioned that you have plenty of ideas up in your head. Is there anything that you're working on right now that you can tell us about?
Because I have already 2 scripts, and I'm planning to film probably in January or February. So, but those 2 projects, they will be shorter than this one. I'm not going to make it 30 minutes or something like this. So one I plan for probably 3 minutes, but it will be really
Intense.
yeah. And the second one is probably 5 or 7 minutes, but still really an emotional stuff.
And do you think that any of that might be applicable for our festival next year?
I hope so.
Okay. Well, I think that basically sums it up, more or less, unless you have anything you would like to add to the broadcast. Of course, we wish you the best of luck. Let me have that.
Thank you. I hope for the best as well. So what I want to say, that's my first time in Germany, and of course my first time in Gronau. I've been here for just, several hours, but I already like the city. It's very small and cozy, but really, well, I like it a lot, and people are so friendly that really, well, that's impressive. So I hope that, well, people who come here, they will enjoy watching all the movies and all the atmosphere of the festival, because, well, the organizers, they tried their best, and, well, you can see it from the single step that you came inside the cinema. So, well, we can see that, well, a lot of efforts, and, well, you can feel it. The atmosphere is great. So, and please enjoy the movies. Please enjoy my movie, and I wish you guys all the best. So happy Halloween!